taking this tape off last night, I swear to God, hurt more than my nose job. I swear to God, it hurt more than my nose job. Hello everyone, welcome back. You're probably on my second video at this point, so thank you for tuning back in. As you can see, I am a few days post-surgery. I had my surgery done on Monday, August 10th, and today's Saturday, so it's been like 6 days. And so here's where we are. Also, sorry, I wanted to film outside. I hate being indoors right now because the weather's so nice, but I live on a busy road, so I apologize for that. This video I just wanted to do to kind of introduce my surgery, what it was like, and how the healing process has been thus far. And this is probably going to take a while, so go grab a cup of tea. I have my water with me with my straw. On Saturday, I got an email from the clinic. It was Falls Creek Surgical Center, I believe, was the facility that I got it done. And they let me know what time I had to be there, told me what I need to bring in terms of ID and everything, and how I should prepare. So preparation included cleaning myself before, making sure I come in with clean and showered, making sure I come with no fragrances on, no makeup on. They also didn't want any nail polish on your nails, or at least one nail without any nail polish, and that included acrylics, fakes, and also just regular nail polish. So I came with none, just to be safe. And the final thing for preparing for the surgery on for the Monday was that I cannot eat or drink anything after midnight Sunday night. So on Sunday night was when I had my family birthday dinner. So I had with my parents, my sister, her partner, and my boyfriend. So we had a nice dinner and cake and just celebratory, hanging out. And then my last drink was to take my meds at 11:30 that night. And then after that, I woke up and didn't eat or drink anything. So I arrived at 8:30 a.m. I woke up at, I think it was 6:45, and just kind of got up, got ready. I made my bag ready in the morning, or that night before, and also made sure I had my outfit. So what they asked for was a pair of comfy socks and a pair of easy shoes to slide on and off, or sweatpants, and then they asked for you to wear a top that you can easily put on that's zip up or button, not a pullover. So I wore a hoodie with a zipper. My recommendations for that would be wear something that's very loose. I wore a sweater that was kind of tight on my forearms, and so after my surgery, when I was to get redressed, I had my IV in still for my pain, for my medication, and I couldn't put the hoodie on over top of it, and it really hurt, and I did not like that. So recommendations number one, I arrived at 8:30 a.m. They were all super nice, really nice staff. I have no complaints. So I came in, they did run my vitals and everything. They did the questionnaire, they did the COVID questionnaire, have you had any trouble breathing, fever, that kind of thing. They went over my medications. Hello, I'm at the office. I just put on my scrubs and everything after doing all my vitals and stuff. My clothes in my bag. Now I'm waiting for the anesthesiologist. I'll keep you guys updated. Bye. And the anesthesiologist came in. She was really lovely. She was a doll. I don't remember her name, but she was really sweet. Before the anesthesiologist, they actually also gave me my outfit, my scrubs and my hat and my shoes, and the whole thing. Throughout when I'm talking about this, I'll be inserting pictures. And then she hooked me up to the IV, which was painful. I've never had an IV, and I still kind of have bruising from it. I don't know if you can see. Probably not. I was surprised how much it hurt. Now I understand why people complain about them so much. The inserting wasn't that painful. I'm gonna have blood drawn. It's just it being on you and not being able to bend your arm, and if you do accidentally bend your arm, it really hurts. But when she hooked me up to the IV, she walked in on me taking a picture of it.
You're feeling okay?
Yeah, I am.
Can I take a photo with you?
Oh,
And so she's like, oh, let me take a picture. And so she took my phone and she took a photo of me with my IV. She took a couple photos. So I'll put them in right now. She was so sweet. It was so funny. Then I just hung out there waiting. I made a couple TikToks. Yeah, and then my surgeon came in, Dr. B came in. We discussed what I was looking for, what I wanted.
specifically, like, obviously the bump was like the most obvious, but then also in terms of the front and the nasal and the kind of thinning and not debulbifying my nose. Get it like it's a very bulbous. And then around then was when I noticed that the meds that I was attached to the IV started kicking in. I started to feel a little like stoned, pretty chill. And then eventually I was ready to go into the surgery room. This is the best part of the story. If you are squeamish, I will put a timestamp on the screen for you to skip ahead, because you're not gonna like this. But if you like all the dirty details, get ready. So I went in, my meds were starting to kick in, but not that long, not that much. And I believe I've said in past videos, but I'll just say again for this video, that I was under conscious sedation. So I was technically conscious during the surgery. So I laid down on the bed and the meds kind of weren't kicking in, and then the anesthesiologist, she told me that the meds, she's gonna give me some more meds, I'm gonna start feeling it, I'm gonna start to feel a little loopy, you know, like get ready type of thing. And I was like, okay, and then the shit hit fast. It just kind of like, boom, I was kind of not out, but I was fucked up, essentially. Sorry, I don't know if I'm gonna allow myself to swear in these videos, we'll see. And so this is where the fun begins. So I didn't have my glasses on, obviously, and I'm really blind. I'm minus 4.25, 4.5 I think now. I was feeling really fucked up with the meds. I was really loopy, and they had like a light right above me, right? For the surgery, obviously. And so the light was right here, and in the light I could kind of see a reflection of what was happening, but not that well because I'm blind. So I was like, I remember squinting at it, and I was still able to talk during the surgery. So, and then I remember seeing like that they started peeling back my skin. Like I could see in the reflection that they were starting to, and I could kind of feel it, like I could feel the tugging, but it didn't hurt. But I could feel that they were like peeling back the skin. And then I remember saying, I was like, oh my god, are you peeling back the skin now? That's so cool, that's so exciting. Oh my god, is it happening? Like, are you doing it right now? I don't feel anything. And then Dr. V, I remember him saying this, he was like, Diana, you need to stop talking. We can't do the surgery while you're talking. And I was like, oh. So I think I shut up. I'm hoping I shut up. I'm assuming they gave me probably more meds to get me to shut up. So they continued on their way. And I remember, I don't know if anyone, I mean, I'm sure some of you watching this have gotten your wisdom teeth taken out, and some of you might have had, I think the term is impacted wisdom teeth. And so in order to remove them, they have to like essentially take a pick and like hammer them to fracture them into pieces and pull them out. So I remember them breaking my nose. I remember feeling like whack, whack, and I could hear it, and I could feel it, like I felt like I was getting punched in the face. I remember in my head being like, holy shit, that's like very intense, like they're hitting me very hard right now, but like it didn't hurt, but I could feel the impact. So that was really fun. I remember that being like, holy fuck, it's actually happening, like you're breaking my nose, Jesus Christ. And then, I remember that after the surgery was done, it felt like a couple minutes because I was so drugged up, but apparently it was like an hour. I remember them transferring me from the surgical bed to like the one with wheels, like the travel, the you know the one, like the one that can move. And when they were doing that, I remember asking, did you put splints in my nose? And the reason why I asked that was because I was really worried about it, because my mom and my friend both got a nose job as well, but they both had it because they had a deviated septum. They had to get the surgery for their septum. And what I didn't realize at the time, and I know now, is that when you're getting that surgery, you have to get splints in your nose so that it heals straight. But for me, I don't have that problem, so they didn't need to put splints because it was all superficial, essentially. So the splints weren't necessary. But I was really worried because both my friend and my mom both were talking about how painful the splints were and how awful they were and how much they sucked during the healing process. And so I remember asking them, like, oh my god, did you put splints in my nose? And then they said no, and I was like, oh, thank god. Yeah, the surgery is over. They wheeled me over to the recovery station area, and I was feeling pretty good, honestly. I was very stoned. I was very stoned. I was very chatty. I mean, as you can tell by the surgery and also by just me as a person, I'm a very chatty person and I can't stop talking. So when I'm stoned,
And hi, apparently I'm also like a very chatty person. So I was chatting with this first nurse, and then this other nurse came in, and he was really chatty too, so we were just like chatting the whole time. He probably thought it was funny because I was saying really weird, stupid things. Like I remember what I was saying. So what was really fun when they had me hooked up, you know, obviously for my heart rate, and my heart rate kept going off. It kept setting off alarms, not alarms, but you know, like beep beep beep, because my heart rate was really fast. And then I asked the nurse, I was like, why is my heart rate so fast? Like, why does it keep going off? And he said, oh, it's because we're giving you cocaine. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, no, we've given you cocaine. You have cocaine in your system. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, no, yeah, we give you like medical grade cocaine. It's medicinal. And then he said it was for like to help pain and to prevent like nausea. I think that's what he was saying. And I was like, that's fucking weird. Like I didn't know that was a thing. Because I thought he was joking. I thought he was like pulling one on me. So I asked the other nurse, and the other nurse was like, no, yeah, like it's technically cocaine. And I was like, what the fuck? And so then there was these two male nurses, the one that was helping me and then the other one that I asked. And so I thought I was very funny. And I was like, well, I guess there's a first time for everything. And they thought that was very funny. And then the other nurse said, well, yeah, no, never again. And I said, nope, never again. I just spent 10 grand on my nose. Never again. Yeah, no, not messing this one up. No, not for cocaine. No.
No to drugs, especially snorting drugs. Don't do it. Also, fentanyl crisis. It's very dangerous. Test your stuff, and also always have forget what it's called. The shot that can save you if you overdose. That's another conversation, but be safe.
And then I was starting to feel like better. I was starting to come more to. And then he asked me if I could get up to get dressed. And that's when I had the issue with the IV, getting dressed and putting the clothes on. So that's where that comes from. So then I had to do this really embarrassing thing with like having it. I had to take the sleeve out, and then I had the hoodie zipped up, and then I took the sleeve and like wrapped it around so that like it would cover me, but my arm was out. It was really embarrassing. So don't be me. Wear something loose and comfortable and soft. And so then he told me that they were contacting my mom for pickup to make sure that they were ready for pickup, and that they told them where the parking was, where the pickup station, like where the pickup place was. So they transferred her to a wheelchair and brought me down the elevator and brought me down to the parking spot that where my boyfriend and my mom were waiting. At that point I was feeling like surprisingly fine. I got up, went into the car, we drove home. It felt very weird. It felt like a lot of pressure, like a sinus headache. If any of you had like a very bad sinus headache where it's just pressure all along here, that's what it felt like. Wasn't any acute pain, especially from the beginning. I was very stoned, I was very high, but I wasn't in any severe discomfort or pain. I was very surprised. And after a while, like eventually the drugs kind of wore off and I was kind of more myself, but yeah, for the most part. So yeah, that was my surgery. That was the procedure of the first day. And so now I will show you, I've recorded a little bit every day, little updates from Monday to now, till today. So I'll insert them here. Hello, it's 3:00 p.m. I've been home since noon, just over 3 hours. I'm doing pretty good. My nose is making noises. Just feels like kind of like you have the flu, you have a snotty nose. Not in too much pain, honestly. I just took some extra Tylenol because I could started to feel a little bit dying. You can see I'm starting to get a little bit of bruising underneath. You can see a little discoloration. And my eyes started to get a little bit puffy. But overall, I'm doing good. I'm actually like pleasantly surprised. This is the third gauze change I've had to do since coming here at noon. So in 3 hours, 3 gauze changes. It's been a lot. I've been bleeding through quite a bit, especially at the beginning. The first 2 went quite rapidly after the other. But now my blood does seem to be clotting pretty well. So here, this is the crazy part. You can already see it. Like that's nuts to me. Ooh, weird, right? Okay, I'm really excited. Hopefully I can get this off like within the next day or so. It's probably the most important part. I'm drinking everything with the straw. So, here we go. See ya. So I have these pillows, these like long rectangular pillows that my mom has lent me to kind of contain me during the night, so I don't like roll over because I have to stay on my back. So hopefully these help. And I also have a little snuggle buddy. This morning
Your girl is getting a little puffy. A little bit puffy. But you know what, honestly, I've had puffier eyes when I've just cried. Although that's not to say that tomorrow I might be puffier. But for now, I swear I can smell these scrambled eggs. I swear to God, and they smell really good. It's exciting, is it? I don't know. I feel like it is. Anyway, I'm gonna eat now. Ramen time. And also look. Oof. Hello. Okay, so a little update. Yes, I'm still wearing the same t-shirt as yesterday. I haven't brushed my hair, but I have brushed my teeth and sort of washed my face. So that's a win in my opinion. Today, we've started to see the swelling. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, the bruising is coming. The purple and the yellows and the greeny kind of blue tones. They're coming. My eyes are looking a little swollen. But honestly, these aren't that bad. The tenderness of my cheek and obviously my nose. And honestly, a bit up here too. It's pretty persistent though. But honestly, right now, it mainly feels like, other than the fact that like my nose is obviously sore and tender, the main discomfort I'm feeling right now is the feeling of almost like a sinus headache. If you've had a sinus headache that has kind of spread across your forehead like this, that's kind of the feeling that I'm mainly experiencing discomfort from. My nose has slowed down and bleeding a lot. I woke up today with, after sleeping through the night, waking up, I didn't even leak through. I had only a bit of blood. The 2 times I've changed it today and cleaned it with polysporin, there wasn't a lot of blood, so that's pretty cool. Pretty happy with that. All things considered, like the fact that I'm only taking extra Tylenol, not doing that bad. Like really not. It's pretty nuts. I was expecting a lot worse. Although this morning when I did stand up to brush my teeth, it was the longest I had really stood to kind of do something that day, or this day I mean. And then I started to see black dots and started to feel really woozy. So I sat down on the toilet, and then I really felt like I was gonna faint. So I went and sat down on the ground, and then my mom recommended that I just lay down on the bathroom floor, and she grabbed me a pillow. And I just laid there, because I genuinely felt like I was gonna faint, and the black dots were kind of getting bigger, and when you start to feel the world spinning, and I didn't want to, even if I was sitting on the floor, I didn't want to risk like falling down to the side, or damaging anything. So laying down was good. My mom gave me the pillow, and I lay there probably like 15-20 minutes. Eventually the wooziness did go away, which was good. And then eventually I was able to sit up, and my mom helped me clean the wound, which is really nice. So yeah, I've been eating. My appetite's up today, and yeah, so today's going pretty good. It's definitely better than expected. So I think today I'm just gonna stay hydrated and hopefully get rid of this wooziness. Okay, so eating dinner, some basic rice and chicken, and something that I've realized is that I can't eat and breathe at the same time. Example A. Like I don't know, just overthinking it, but if I put too much in, I can't breathe. It's sad. Okay, good morning everyone. Today's Wednesday. I'm happy to say that I actually slept in today, unlike yesterday, Tuesday, when I woke up at 6:30, so that's great. I put my hair up because I feel gross. Like, I need to shower. Like, I could do a standing shower and just in my body, but like, I don't know what to do about my hair. I'm kind of sketched out to, like, try to wash it, like, because I don't want to get any of this wet, so we'll see about that. But anyway, so today, when I first woke up, I think I looked arguably worse than yesterday. I think my bruising has gotten a little darker. Maybe my swelling a bit worse, but I have been awake for a little while, so I think my swelling has gone down. But look at this. I don't know if you can see. Oh, yeah, there we go. Like, this red right here, it's because my mom and my mom's been helping me with my bandages, and we've been putting them up pretty far, and now my skin is like starting to, this tape is like very intense, like the tape that the clinic gave me. So you can see there's like a like a rectangular red mark on my cheek right now. It looks like I got slapped in the face, and then punched in the eyes, you know. So we're now making like my tape shorter so that we can avoid this spot, because taking this tape off last night, I swear to God, hurt more than my nose job. I swear to God, it hurt more than my nose job. It's still tender, like more tender than this. Actually, no, that's a lie. Okay, when I touch this, like it's not happy. So okay, I'm being dramatic. But anyway, but I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like way better today. Like, even though I look kind of worse in a way, I feel like way better. Like my head's like, last few days I've been feeling really dizzy, and like, you know when you have a sinus headache and you feel like your head's in the clouds? That's how I felt yesterday, like Monday and Tuesday, but today I feel like way more clear-headed. I feel like less dizzy when I stand up. I was standing for a bit this morning and I didn't feel like woozy at all, which is awesome. And I don't know, I just feel like I can think better today. So that's cool. Think better today. That sounds really dumb, but you guys know what I mean. I guess pain levels. I forgot about pain levels. Very low. Low to minimum. Minimal. Like, my nose is tender. Like, my nose is sore, obviously. Like, last night, I think in my sleep, I like did like this. Like, sometimes if I sleep, I move my arms around it. I think I whacked myself because I remember waking up and being like, oh, what the fuck was that? But it didn't, like, it wasn't that hard and it didn't last. It was just like a second of like, oh. But, like, other than that, I've been feeling pretty okay. Also, like, my bleeding has slowed down immensely. Like, when I change this, we're changing this 4 times because I have to clean this with polysport 4 times a day. So, every time we change this, or that's why this is so 4 times a day. That's why this is having so much fun. But it's only like there's like a bit of blood, and I feel like it's a lot of it is like the dried blood mixing with the polysporin, making it kind of gushy, which is a real pleasant imagery for you. You're welcome. But I swear to God, I'm starting to be able to breathe through my nose. You hear that? Okay, that's not breathing, but like that's air. So it's really weird. But like you could hear the air kind of going through. I'm not gonna try that again. That's probably dangerous to do. But it's exciting. So Wednesday, getting this off on Monday. Did I put a new shirt on, put deodorant on, and fix my hair? Yes, I did. Did I feel better about it? Yes, I do. Going to clean the Q-tips before we use them for my polysporin is we dip them in the rubbing alcohol because they're not advertised as sterile, so we don't want to take any chances, but we don't want to put straight alcohol on my wound. So then we dab them out with some like bleached, fresh, clean cloth, and then we use it for the polysporin. Hello! Okay, so today is Thursday, so it's day 4. Yeah, day 4. And here is how I'm doing. I'm actually like feeling good today. Like yesterday I said I was feeling good, today I feel even better. Although standing for extended periods of time does start to get me a little bit woozy still, but like not nearly as bad as it was before. My bruising is like minimal, like super minimal. You can see here, it's already starting to yellow, which is exciting. Here, this is where the good stuff is, that right there. You can see a little bit of my eye. My tear ducts, funny enough, are like bright red, and I wonder if it's because of the surgery or if it's because of this cast. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so starting to yellow, which is good. It means I'm healing up very well. Today, or just now, I finally washed my hair, which feels amazing. I was so scared to do it, but I just had my mom help me. And I like stood in the shower and like held like a folded towel to my head, like, and on the inside, like between the folds, I put my hands in and like held it super close to my forehead like this, so no water would get through, and it worked. So we shampooed my hair. It feels so nice. I'm so happy. I feel clean and rejuvenated. I put on a new shirt. I put on deodorant. It's a good day. We're feeling ourselves. And yeah, so I think today it's like a beautiful day. I mean, every day has been a beautiful day, but today's been the first beautiful day that I've been like, maybe I wanted to go outside. So I might sit in the backyard for a bit in the shade under the umbrella, because I know I'm not supposed to get any sun exposure. And it's nuts to think that this is coming off on Monday. The big reveal is happening. Yeah, I still don't really believe it. Like, it still doesn't feel like it's my body. Like, this is real, this is my nose, and this is gonna be my nose like forever now. Like, it's very weird to think. Oh, in terms of pain, I am shocked by how low my pain levels are. Like, I wonder if this is the norm. I feel like it must not be, because like they were wanting to prescribe me codeine and that was like the norm. So I don't know if this is normal. I don't know if this is average, but I'm forgetting to take my Tylenol. Eventually, after a while, I'm like, oh shoot, I should take it. I can feel like a little bit here, but like 4 to 6 hours after taking my last Tylenol, I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I should take it. That's nuts. I just got my nose broken, cut open. Like, that's pretty crazy to me. It's still really creepy. Like, I still have, like, when I'm cleaning like the wound here underneath, I still have like no feeling right here on the tip of my nose. Like, between the scar and like the tip of my nose here, I can feel this a little bit, but it's pretty numb actually when I close my eyes, which is weird. And I know it's normal, but like the little paranoid person in my brain is like, oh my god, that's permanent. Like, you're never gonna feel the tip of your nose again. Which I know is dramatic, but I know it's also potential. Like, that is a side effect that does happen. So like, I'm not entirely crazy and like being irrational. Like, it does happen, and that's like a chance I had to take when I got a nose job that I like agreed to. I know that's really Debbie Downer for me, but like, you know, it's reality. But I'm sure it's gonna go away. I'm sure my feeling's gonna come back. But for now, it's a weird little tip. Now with this is honestly not really even to catch blood at this point. Like, I'm not dripping blood at all. My blood's all clotted and gross. But it's just to catch that, like the gross kind of thick brown. It's like brown at this point. Gross blood. And also, because the polysporin, when you put the polysporin in, it doesn't mix with the blood, so it gets all gooky again, and so that's also what we're catching as well. Just to kind of, and also to protect the wound, because it's still an open wound. Well, not open. It's stitched up nicely, but it's still a wound. So yeah, that's where we are right now. Day 4. Hello. It is 2 o'clock right now, and I just made myself a small, like, kind of lunch. The cheese board, you know, the crackers. Like, I was able to eat them fine, but like I'm a little sore from it. Like, a little. I think I might have been a tiny bit overzealous. I think it's fine. I think it's just the first time that I've really chewed something since the surgery, and my jaw is a little bit like, what the hell. But anyway, yeah, I'm feeling good. I honestly have, like, other than like the jaw from chewing, like in terms of my nose and my forehead and my head, I'm not experiencing any pain right now. The bandage is getting smaller and smaller. We've transitioned to like tinier bandages, so now I have an upper lip now, and that means I can eat food without it getting rubbing and getting stuck on the bandage, which is gross. That's how we are. That's where we're at right now. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Hello. So today's day 5. I'm just about to clean my nose with some polysporin. Here's how we doing today. Looking pretty yellow. Yeah, we got a little dark moment going on there, but other than that, pretty good. What's really nice is that my nose is pretty much dry. Like, it's no longer filled with like blood, which is nice. That's always a plus. Always like that. Hello. If you're wondering why I'm so red tinted kind of looking, I'm under a red umbrella. But yeah, I made myself a delicious smoothie. I have some breakfast, and I'm ready to go. It is almost noon. Or it's actually, no, past noon. But it's okay. I know it's time right now. I'm on my own timeline, which is really nice. So today, I literally just took one extra Tylenol just a minute ago, because the pain is so minimal. I just did it mainly as preventative in case something does develop and I'm not like blindsided by any sort of headache or anything. I'm feeling really good today. I'm feeling like totally like myself, except for obviously this. I just got off the phone a little bit ago with the surgeon's assistant. She called to remind me about my cast removal on Monday morning, and I asked if I could film the cast removal. And she said yes, and then I also asked, because I assumed it wouldn't be able to happen, about the girl, I forgot her name, but she filmed my consultation. It's been a long time since I've met her. I met her like back in February. So I asked if she would be able to film it, but I assumed that she wouldn't be able to because of COVID. And they said yes. So she can actually be in the office and film it, which is really exciting. I'm really looking forward to that because no one else will be able to come in with me, which is shitty. Not even into the office, so the waiting room. My mom and my boyfriend, I originally both wanted them there, but neither of them can step foot into the office because of COVID and COVID restrictions, which is totally understandable. Like, I'm not upset about that. It just kind of sucks, but I'm not mad. So we can film it, which is really exciting. And that's already been 5 days. It's gonna be funny to look back at my videos from Monday and Tuesday to see where I was at compared to now. Because I feel like on those days I thought I was good, but looking back I was totally in a cloud. Like, I was in an absolute fog. Like, I was present, but I wasn't really actually, you know, like present. So here we are, Saturday now. I thought today would be the best day to film this update because my bruising has gone down pretty dramatically. I'm feeling good. I'm not so groggy. I'm not on pain meds anymore. So here we are. I would say the biggest hassle was the cleaning of it 4 times a day. That was initially very hard. The tape really pulled a number on me. It's really been smooth sailing. I'm really quite shocked, to be totally honest. But yeah, I'm really excited for not tomorrow, day after, Monday, the results. Also some fun little things that I don't think I mentioned. I don't think I've mentioned in my past videos. But yeah, so I can't wear my glasses because it's, you know, it's tender and also it's sensitive and delicate. But the thing is though, even when I get this cast off, I won't be able to wear my glasses. They recommend for like at least 4 weeks, I think it says a minimum, to not wear your glasses. So there's 2 options. One, obviously I can wear my contacts, and so this week I've been going blind. I've been walking around just blind. I'm just getting used to it at this point. Because I've just been at home, so I didn't want to waste contacts because I always feel pretty wasteful because all I have are daily. Because I have really dry eyes because of my medication. But I had some other fun stuff to show you. So I ordered this on the internet before my surgery. It was bloody expensive. Like, this was like $40-50, which is so stupid. Now that I have it, I could have made it. Like, I'm so pissed at myself. So stupid, but here it is. It looks like a little, looks like a sumo wrestler would wear or something. But you know, this is so embarrassing. So this is literally what it's for. Yeah, this is what it's for. I am embarrassed that I'm showing this for the internet to see. As you can see, it allows it so that my glasses don't rest on my nose. It holds them up, like kind of makes them levitate on my nose, so that I don't have to have the pressure on my nose. I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching this process so far. Please stay tuned for video number 3 where it's the grand reveal. I'm really excited. I hope you're excited too. I've really enjoyed making this series so far. It's been really kind of therapeutic and interesting, and I really hope that I've helped some people who are interested or curious or maybe want to do this for themselves or just are nosy and want to know. Ha, nosy, no pun intended. Okay, that's my cue to go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!